Today, we're making a savory tomato and chickpea skillet.
And in this explainer, I'm going to show you exactly how to make it in just one pan. We're going to use controlled heat and some really simple timing to create this amazing, rich sauce, one that actually clings to every single chickpea. No watery sauce here.
All right, so first things first, let's gather up all our ingredients and the very few tools you're going to need. See, we're keeping this super simple. All you need is a can of chickpeas, make sure they're drained, a cup of crushed tomatoes, some olive oil, paprika, and a bit of salt. And for tools, a skillet and a spoon. That's literally it. Okay, let's get cooking. Our first step is a really important one for building that deep, savory flavor. We're going to start by infusing the oil. So here's what you do. Add your 2 tablespoons of olive oil and 1 teaspoon of paprika right into the skillet. And notice, the skillet is cold. That's super important. You want to do this before you turn on any heat. Okay, now you can set the skillet over medium heat and just give it a brief stir. Heating the oil and the spice together like this, it allows the paprika to what's called bloom. It's basically waking up the spice, getting it to release all that amazing color and flavor right into the oil. So how do you know when it's ready? Well, you're going to look for 2 things. The oil will turn this really vibrant red color, and you'll start to smell that amazing paprika aroma. This whole thing happens fast. It only takes about a minute. All right, once that oil looks and smells amazing, we're ready for step 2, building our sauce. Now, before you add anything else, I want to point out a really common mistake that's easy to make right here. Using heat that's too high is a problem. If you do that, the sauce is going to hit the pan and splatter. What you want is a gentle simmer, so keep that heat controlled. And there's another risk too. Undercooking. If you don't simmer it long enough, you'll end up with a raw tomato taste. So that simmer time is really key. Okay, so go ahead and add your cup of crushed tomatoes and a pinch of salts to the skillet. Now, you're going to let this go for about 6 to 8 minutes, making sure it maintains that gentle simmer we talked about. This is what cooks out that raw taste and starts to thicken everything up. So after about 6 to 8 minutes, how can you tell if the sauce is ready? Here's the check. The sauce should have thickened up just a little bit. It needs to be thick enough to coat a spoon, not run right off. Perfect. Now that the sauce is thickened, it's time to add the chickpeas. So go ahead and add that can of drained chickpeas to the sauce and give it a good stir. You're going to continue to cook this for another 4 to 5 minutes. This is just enough time to get the chickpeas heated through and really let them soak up all that flavor from the sauce. And here's your next check. Look at how the sauce now evenly coats and clings to every single chickpea. That's exactly what you're looking for. Okay, we are almost done. Just a couple of final steps and we'll be ready to serve. This is your chance to taste it and adjust the salt. Add a little more if you think it needs it. And for the final check, look at the sauce. It should be thick and it should be clinging to those chickpeas. It shouldn't be watery at all. And that's it. You've got a rich, savory skillet that's ready to be served, maybe with some bread to soak up that amazing sauce.